One quest was added. Oh, the kids are down there? Ooh, that boat finally left. They were sure a rough bunch, but hey, at least I can get back to work now. I've been searching everywhere for you two. What have you been doing here? Put a sock in it. We're not telling some dumb girl anything. Yeah, we're having a manly adventure, so you better step off. Fine, just do what you want. I hope some evil spirit comes and snatches you away. Beat it, Chloe. You're gonna ruin our big adventure plans hanging around here. How about you shut your trap? Girls like you don't get to tell us what to do, alright? Oh my god. After all the time I spent searching for you, I can't believe your attitude. Fine, just do what you— oh wait, that's the same line. Life isn't easy for Chloe, it would seem. Perhaps because she's relatively close in age to Julian and Karno. As a fellow admirer of Lady Laura, I'm rather worried about her.
Okay, my turn.
Lord Ercid has achieved unparalleled strength through his training, but he makes use of his great strength mainly for the sake of protecting his people. Some may say that status is the be-all end-all for a ruling lord, but those of us here just don't agree. We couldn't ask for a better man than Lord Ercid. I hear that Lord Ercid left again, leaving with Tovo leaving this time with Tovo accompanying him. Also, why is my— okay, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on, my mouse is caught on something. Okay, there we go. I imagine it has something to do with that noble from earlier. However, we'll always place our trust in Lord Ercid, no matter what happens. So please, try not to concern yourselves too much. Oh, we didn't go into the first house here. So, that was an old limousine, huh? Not exactly the kind of car you expect to see roll into town. I'm a bit worried about the effect a heavy vehicle like that might have on the paving stones and bridges. I guess I'll have a look for myself. Legram is by no means an affluent region, but we can all still live rich, fulfilling lives thanks to Adios and the spirits watching over us. We have no need or desire for anything more. Arrow! I asked Chloe to find Karno since he doesn't come home for lunch. I swear that boy gets naughtier by the year. Raising a boy certainly isn't for the faint of heart. Wait, what was that first line? Karno refuses to listen to a word I say these days. Okay. Okay, nothing else here? I tried to get Father Hamilcar to do some work earlier, but he managed to distract me by talking about that noble in town. I bet he doesn't take me seriously because I'm rather new as a sister. Fortunately, everyone here in Legram is deeply religious and always tries to attend Mass. That doesn't change the fact that we have plenty of work piled up, though. Never expected to see Duke Cayenne out here of all people. Victor's got it rough if he has to deal with a guy like that, I'd wager. Don't you go worrying yourselves about it though. Just believe in him and focus on the work you have to do. Okay, so nothing new so far. Surprised I haven't found a new side quest yet. Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna read those lines. Yeah, they're just yelling. Did Master Ersay really have to go out on business again? Man, I was hoping he'd come and watch us train. But it sounds like he's busy as always. I swear, he spends more time away from home than at it. Even if the Master isn't here. No, the Master's many absences are all the more reason we need to support the training hall in this place. I had to purge my mind of distracting thoughts and focus on my training. Purge my mind of thoughts. Yeah. While you were partying with other girls, I was studying the blade. See, those bodyguards that Duke had with him were rather strange. They didn't strike me as the kind of soldiers you'd expect to accompany the head of an influential house. Who knows, maybe they weren't even soldiers. What an odd bunch to pop into town out of nowhere like that. Really can't help but be suspicious of those bodyguards. Who on earth does that Duke think he is? Can you believe his rudeness toward Lord Ersay? How dare he? I see Legram's spirit of self-reliance extends right down to the servants. Indeed. That's how it's always been. He may be the head of the four great houses, but I answer to no one but Lord Ersay himself. That's why I can't accept such rude attitude towards him. I've been tasked with sending out letters to those who wish to remain neutral in the face of factional disputes. While things may have become rather hectic, do try not to worry. Just keep your chin up and focus on the remainder of your tasks here. Actually, I wonder, can we rest in the beds right here? Well, we can't, man. Honestly, yeah, it seems like we don't have anything, anything new. Oh no, there's no one out there. Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent to Tobel? That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, right? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details with all of you right now. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have an opening. Thank you very much. Just like the request mentioned, I'd like you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a peculiar variety of salmon known as gold salmon. Just like the name says, the body has a its body has a golden glow, but not unlike the look of Goldia itself. It must be an exquisite fish. It sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Weber? Unfortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumors. The man who's usually fishing at the back of the inn is the only one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. He mentioned that its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh, now you got my attention. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in a taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to fry it. I've been bugging Tobal about it for quite a while now. Now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess braces even take on jobs like this. I mean, fishing just kind of runs. It's just an essential skill at this point. If this fish is so elusive, though, what are the chances that we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his line for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How will we go about catching it then, and where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Towo that put me back on the trail. He claims to have seen a golden sparkle in a river along the highway several times now. And all the sparkle sightings have been in different locations though. Well, at least that narrows our search of the river. True, it'd be much easier than trying to search a lake. I misread that line. We might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. But now that I think about it, you have the right tools for the job. Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got there. Rean showed his rod to Weber. My word! This is the Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod. The gold salmon's supposedly quite a hefty fish, but catching should be no issue with us. You must have fishing in your blood if you have a rod this nice. Thanks. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. And this is why you go fishing. Good luck out there, everyone. Be sure to take care while you're traveling the highway. You know, I kind of wonder how much more difficult it'd be to do this quest, or if maybe it'd be impossible. Nah, it shouldn't be impossible. I think it'd just be a lot harder than it's worth if you're trying to fish it without the proper fishing rod. I wonder what his lines would be.
My turn.
Wait a second. Dude, you know that one butler that's been searching for Annabelle all this time? Oh my god, what's she doing here fishing? Also, I swear, did we see Annabelle in Trails to Azure? No. That shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. She seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me in my hour of need several months ago. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. Oh, so you know her. Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Keldic on our very first field study. Now I remember. One of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner, and it just so happened that the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. I see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather, lighter since you returned it to me. Oh. Well, we ask what brings you out here. I would have thought it was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember her being anything like this last time. So, what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on a dock in Legram, right? She could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Ebel after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. And that's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you have something special if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come here seeking the elusive gold salmon. I've heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Bem. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water's surface here. A golden glimmer? That sounds a lot like what Towo said he saw too. Looks like this must be the spot then. I should have known that you would be searching for it too. Very well then. Let us compete to see who can catch a gold salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found a location. True enough, let's get fishing. Oh boy. I'll be the first to capture the elusive gold salmon. I won't allow you to best me.
This looks like a nice spot.
See, how hard is it gonna be to catch this? That was easy.
Now that's a catch.
Impossible. You caught a gold salmon before me. How can this be happening? Now you're making me kind of feel bad about it. Still, thank you very much for telling us about the golden glimmer you saw. We may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition. Think nothing of it. GG easy. Hey Equinox, how you doing? Besides, I simply paid for the price of underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. Improve I shall, until one day, I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Erebonia. well then, I bid you good day. Yeah, more power to you. Oh. So now we can just permanently fish here. Sweet. You know, we're gonna be seeing more of Annabelle in the later Cold Steel games, aren't we? It won't stop here.
Wow, this is a big one.
I'll probably use like one extra ground bait here. Probably won't be necessary, but it's probably just trout here, honestly.
Wow, this is a big one.
So I want to see if there's like more than just two kinds of fish in this river.
Now that's a catch.
Okay, yeah, there's probably only two kinds of fish here.
Wow, this is a big one. Wow, this is a big one.
I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And blah blah blah, okay, that's the same. Anything else out on the highway?
Enormous. Stay on guard.
See, anything if we go back to the boss spot earlier? Nah. Hey, we got U material from here. Sweet. I'm gonna need a lot more the next time we move to... I'm not sure if Guerrilla Fortress would have another set of upgradable weapons. Probably. Let me see, is this just gonna say... Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. Wait, is that really it for the side quest here? Not even like a hidden quest or a new recipe? Hey there, everyone! Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Rean handed the gold salmon to Weber. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bem's Tall Tales. Now I can see why people liken its appearance to Goldia too. So, when are you gonna cook it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious about its taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the taste of this triumphant catch with all of you. As for how to bring out the finest flavor, river fish tend to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. And to think, we got some food from one of our morning tasks too. It feels like we've just been stuffing our faces today. And so it was with that, I cannot read. And so it was that with forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Well then, what do you guys think? Dude, he even ate the bones. No, just kidding. Well, where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect. Sublime even. Agreed. I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think you could, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. I'm glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was. It just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request with Tobal. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly though, I want to thank you again for all your help. Well, unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store, but please, take it. Yo! I wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day then. I plan on serving the remaining gold salmon to our new customer. Only question is whether to grill it or boil it. Actually, let me recover some CP and stats here. Only 100. Whoops. Wait. He wants to grill it or whatever for our new customer. Who's the new customer? Or is this Celine? It's probably Celine, isn't it? And yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't see her. Oh, hey! So, I can't believe I somehow missed Cindy when I was doing my sweep. Oh, it's a good thing I double checked before going back to the Bracer Guild. Because if I missed this, I would have missed out. I think that would have locked me out from being able to hit max rank. Because I already lost some AP earlier. So missing this probably would have sealed it. Hey there, Cindy. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You wouldn't happen to have seen Tobo today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town attending to some business. I see. Do you need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Tobo did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Oh yeah, and we're right here, so just ask us if you need anything. That's right, helping out others is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for too. Lady Laura, I can't simply ask you to give up your time for my sake. But if you insist, then I suppose. I happen to be looking for some luminous grass, you see. I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right. It's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only on sunny days, only when the previous day was foggy. That certainly is unusual. I guess that'd make today an ideal day to go find some then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Tobo to find some for me. But as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out onto the highway on my own because of the monsters though, so I'm at a loss as to what to do. So would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? Nah. Leave it to us. Really? Thank you so much. I have a pretty good idea why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's a tradition to make a charm for them. Then you give it to that person, to take with them. It's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow. I never heard of any traditions like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages. It said it began when people offered charms to the members of the Eisenritter as they left for distant battlefields. Fascinating. So how is the luminous grass used to make these charms then? Well, the traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flowers bloom, people believed they had the power to clear away fog. And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that actually sounds like a really cool charm. But, have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. Cindy gave me one right before I left for Thor's. Sarah and Chloe both gave me one too. And they tell us about the dangers of men around Laura. Dude, these girls. Oh my goodness. I keep them in my desk at the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. They're some of my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. She really does care for Laura, doesn't she? I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass though. What exactly does it look like? It's the only flower with white petals that grows around here, so that'll be the easiest way to find it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search the Ebel Highway. I've heard that they're more frequently found at higher elevations, particularly near the steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. Yeah, time for flower power. Oh my god, Milliam. Thank you very much. Good luck. Oh, alright. And we're off. Again. Higher elevations,
Ooh, this
Annabelle.
looks like a good spot. It's enormous. Stay on guard.
Oh shit!
No, we need to regroup.
Dude, I got caught on the corner!
You're mine! You're mine!
Here I go.
It's my turn. Take this!
Oh wow,
It's
that's
my
pretty
turn.
cool. Also, I forgot the link.
Let's keep going.
Oh my, what pretty flowers. They look so clean and white. Are these luminous grass? They are. You can still see beads of dew clinging to them. The sunlight shining through the droplets makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny. Here, allow me. Alright, we should take this back to Cindy at once. Right, let's not waste time. And back we go. This time without getting caught on the corner.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Welcome back, Lady Laura. I see you managed to find some luminous grass. That we did. Here you go. Thank you so much. Now all that's left to do is make sure the petals don't wither away. Haha. I see you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? I hope he returns the feelings. Laura! Laura! Please don't misunderstand, Lady Laura. I might be making it for... Oh! But there's no special meaning or underlying feelings there. What? I'm just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Might I ask what it is you're thanking him for? Well, you see, Saria and I were out on the highway not long ago, but somehow we ended up quite a distance from the road lamps. And it was just the two of you out there alone. That seems awfully dangerous. It was, and as you might imagine, we were beset by monsters. However, one of the disciples of the Airside School happened to be passing by, and saved us from our predicament. He escorted us back to town, but as soon as we returned, he left for the training hall to resume his practice. So in the end, we didn't really have the chance to thank him properly. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end too. True, it was very dashing, but still. I did feel terrible about not being able to thank him for his selfless deed. Soon after, I learned that the disciples of the Airside School all one day leave Legram to return to their homes. So you decided to make a charm for him. Your heart's in the right place, and your intentions are noble. I'm sure a disciple of the school will be more than happy to receive what we call the charm of promised victory. Yes, that's exactly it. Do you understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him, but you'll forever be the only one in my heart. Oh my god. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Not even a little bit. A maiden's heart holds many unknowable secrets. Oh yes, that reminds me. I've yet to properly thank you for your help, so please, take this. Fairy brooch. Did you make this yourself? I did. It's not the same kind of charm, but I put my heart into making it all the same. I wasn't able to make one for everyone, but I hope it'll come in handy for your journey. Ooh, this is pretty cute. Thank you very much. This one. Thank you very much for the luminous grass. I plan on making the charm with it today. Alright, I think that should be about everything now. Yeah, I went to the houses, the chapel doesn't have anything. There should be nothing in the Airside School. Talked to everyone at the mansion. Alright. Should we head back to the guild and start filing everything away? Once you return to the guild to file your reports, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Oh, whoops. Actually, let me double check my food. See, okay, what can I make unique stuff with? Norty. I don't really want to make stuff with that. Usus. We have a bunch of those. These petrify. Maybe you guys can try making some.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Huh, perhaps the wind.
You know, I'll just stick with the one. Risotto. Soggy porridge.
Well, if I must. A reasonable and Adios' name is. Well, if I must. What an Adios'
Crispy pizza. Yeah, I'll leave that to Rean.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
I mean, I'd be down for some to try some teriyaki chicken pizza. Gratin. We have 8 of those. Oh yeah, fish nuggets. Fee is in here for that. I believe we tried making one of these with William, but that only got us the wobbly pudding. Pasta soup. Colorless noodles. Yeah.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Huh.
Damn it. Okay, I need to stock up on some food then.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Perhaps the wind.
Alright, and yeah, we, oh yeah, the steak, we don't have a recipe for that yet. Don't tell me I missed the recipe. Alright, should be done. For real now. Thus, the members of Group A brought their fruitful day of work to an end, and following the instructions Toval left for them, they began the not quite as exciting process of filing the paperwork. Sorry for all the sounds that my bottle's making. I have it filled with ice and all that. Might need to make a water run. Million. Oh, are you finished? Yeah, we just finished getting everything sorted out. Goodness, that was exhausting. That little brat. She could at least try to help, or try and help, instead of lying around like a house cat. I can't say I'm surprised. I doubt she is used to spending this long on such, exciting tasks. Oh well, we're almost finished. Alright then. Still, it really goes to show how top-right Toval is. He fulfills a lot of requests on his own, and still has time to handle all the day-to-day realities of running a guild branch. Indeed, it's even more impressive when you consider that he finds time to visit other regions of the country as well. His mobility and knack for solving problems are exactly what one would expect from a bracer. The guild may have been forced out of the country, but he's still out there trying to help as many people as he can. Even when we were in Bereahard, he came to our aid. And if you look at all these records, it's clear that the people really trust him and rely on him for help. That's very true, but... Is something the matter? Nah, I was just thinking. If braces play an essential role to the people of other countries, are they not just as essential to Erebonians? Well, you may be right. And not just because they help maintain public order and provide other services. That ideal, prioritizing the protection of civilians above all else, is pretty noble. It's something people admire. That's certainly true. In many ways, that form of nobility it's that form of nobility that's beginning to fall by the wayside within Erebonia's aristocracy. I'm not sure the issue is as black and white as you would have it. The Guild is an organization first and foremost, and one based far too much on idealism, and far too little on practicality. Donations and public funding can only go so far in covering its operating costs. It's no stretch at all to say that with the Empire as it is now, the Guild's removal was inevitable. That's what my brother once said when we discussed this. Eustace. Looks like his brother is weighing on his mind. I suppose that's another way to look at it. I have to admit that it sounds rather cold and dismissive, but it does carry more weight coming from Rufus Alberea. Emma, they're so big. William, what are you dreaming about? Oh my god. She dreaming of being in an onsen or something with Emma, or taking a bath with her? Oh my god. Unless. And soft. William? Look at that. She doesn't even have to be awake to be an irritant. Anyway. It shouldn't take too much longer to finish filing the rest of these reports. We should focus on getting everything done and returning to the mansion. Sounds good to me. Excuse me, is anyone here? Oh, you're the girl who works at Watteau's store, aren't you? Oh, Lady Laura. Is Tobo here by any chance? I'm afraid Tobo's out of town is out of town on business at the moment. Is something the matter? They haven't come home. Julian and Karno still haven't come back from the castle. Wait, you don't mean... Did those two go to Lohengrin Castle? Surely you don't mean to suggest they took a boat without any supervision? I'm afraid so. They said something about going on an adventure, and then took one of the boats without even asking. It's evening now and they still haven't come back. This sounds like a serious problem. Yeah, and right when Tovo was away from the guild too. We'll just have to do whatever we can to help out. I agree. We can't just stand around and hope they'll come back. If we're to search the lake, we'll need a boat ourselves. I'll have Klaus prepare one for us at once. While you do that, I'll wake up Milliam and we'll have another look around the town to see if we can find them. Splitting up and searching the town does seem to be the best course of action. Thank you. Rest assured, we'll do all we can to find them. The group searched the town from top to bottom, but they found no sign of the missing children. And by the time the other residents became aware of what was happening, evening had given way to night. Well, I think it's safe to say the boys aren't in town. It looks like they really did head out toward the castle in a boat. The lake's been calm, and there's no sign of a boat on the water, so it's unlikely they capsized. Guess that leaves the castle then, right? Lohengrin Castle was once the stronghold of the Eisenritter, and while the Ersay family is still its stewards, it's rare that anyone ventures inside. I hope nothing terrible has happened to them. Their parents are really worried too. I asked them to stay at home and wait for us to contact them, but at this point, all we can do is venture into the castle and see what we can find. We have use of a boat now, do we not? We do. A couple of students from the Ersay school are preparing an orbital boat for us as we speak. It does worry me that it has started to grow misty again, though. Well, let's head down to the wharf. Let's make sure all of our equipment is sorted out and we have everything we need just in case. Right, let's hurry.
My turn!
Yeah, my turn.
I can't believe this. Where is that stupid son of mine? The sun's already set. Hurry up and get back here. How dare he make his father worry like this? Oh my, wait. Hurry up and get home already. I've got a paddling waiting for you. Calm down, Sven. Lady Laura and her friends are making their way there, so let's just wait for them to return. It doesn't look like they're here either. The boat's still gone too, so they might really be at the castle. I don't understand why they haven't come back though. It doesn't look like they returned from the castle yet. This is all my fault. I never should have said I hope they get snatched away by evil spirits. I didn't think it would actually happen though. Don't worry, Chloe. We'll bring them back, safe and sound. There's no need for you to blame yourself, okay? Okay. It's not your fault, Chloe. Besides, I'm confident Lady Laura will bring them back soon enough. Come now, let's believe in her nobility and grace, okay? Okay. To the house. Oh, adios. Oh, spirits of Legram. Please ensure that those children return home safe and sound. Please be safe, Julian. He may be clumsy and silly and utterly hopeless. Oh, okay. We get it. But even then, he's still my brother and I love him. Please, find him and bring him back, everyone. Ah. You got the animistic thing to pray to. I prepared a boat over at the wharf for you, so you can leave whenever you're ready. Good luck out there, you guys. The atmosphere surrounding Lohengrin Castle is rather strange tonight. Do take care out there. We shall all be awaiting your swift return. I had a look myself, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Maybe they really did head out all the way to Lohengrin Castle. Please calm down. Keeping a cool head is important in times like these. I can't believe it. I told them so many times not to go near the castle too. I myself looked up to the Eisenwald when I was a lad, so I can understand how Julian and Karno feel. That's no excuse for making us all worry like this though. Please, do all you can to find them. You can be sure there's a righteous scolding in store for them too. Actually, wait, let me double check. Yep. If they haven't come back yet, something's definitely happened. All this fog that's come rolling in is more cause for concern. Please, make sure you're all prepared before heading out. Julian and Karno seem to have sailed off with my boat. I don't even care if they lost it at this point. I just want them to come back. Damn, I stole his boat? I mean, they had to get a boat. Wait a second, who's the guest here? Even I'm impressed by the bounty of today's catch. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before I become a professional angler. Oh. Annabelle was the one staying here. How did I not connect the dots sooner? I was like, oh man, I can't wait to like cook some more of this for our new customer. Huh? Who's the only out of town person that came up in this region? I guess someone's staying in this room. We don't have any business with them though. Alright, that's everyone so far. I mean, there's no one in the chapel, since they're out searching and calming down the people. We've combed the entire town looking, but still no sign of them. They always used to come back and peek into the training hall, thinking back on it. I guess they must have really wanted to learn the way of the sword. As much as I'd like to assist, leaving the manor empty is not an option. Please, do be careful, everyone. I pray that you'll all have a safe trip. I wonder, anything on the terrace? I doubt it. Not even like a active voice or something. I mean, that'd be really weird to have an active voice over here of all places. So there's Old Man Ben and stuff. Oh hey, Alfred's still here. You know, I would really like to go through Lohengrin Castle right now, but I think as much as I would like to continue.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
No, it's not a good spot right now, but yeah, as much as I want to continue right now, I think I need to stop for tonight. My throat is feeling very strained from all the reading, because like, yeah, I know I've been mentioning about like me needing to drink a lot more and like some irritating things going on with my throat right now, but yeah, I can really feel the soreness kind of building up in my throat even as I'm just trying to talk about this right now. So I'm gonna have to end it early for tonight. We'll have to continue the search for the boys at Lohengrin Castle another time. And yeah, well, actually, let me just save right here so we know exactly where to go right away. Okay, but yeah, that'll be it for Cold Steel tonight. I really need to rest my throat, otherwise I'm not gonna have any voice left after tonight if I go through all of this. That end, I don't think I'll be able to go through all of Lohengrin Castle within roughly an hour, because, you know, work and all that stuff. So anyways, yeah, we'll have to continue this later.